What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tarot Magic, and also welcome to the year of the Fire Horse. It is the Chinese New Year. We just left the year of the snake, which hopefully everybody shed their skin. That's what snakes do when they grow. So hopefully you spent last year shedding things that no longer serve your highest good, like people, places, things, jobs, limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, procrastination, and that sort of thing. It is also a new moon in Aquarius and an eclipse. Whoa! I've said this before on my channel, how new moons are a perfect time to manifest, to write down what you want to manifest, and then you look back 6 months from now on the full moon in Aquarius and see your progress. So today is a very powerful day to do a manifestation ritual. I am doing one. I got it from the internet. It was like a YouTube video, I think, but I typed up the instructions. It is pretty involved. There's a lot of steps to it. But I will leave it in the comments and pin the comments to the top if you'd like to do it. It involves a preparation phase and then a burning phase, which is like an energetic death where you burn the old you, and then you take a couple hours and then you write down your birth list, like what you want to birth for this new Chinese New Year. New. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that later. You're supposed to wear red. So check it out if you'd like. The window, I believe, is open for like 72 hours, the portal. Eclipses are when the veil is very thin, and so, yeah. So let's do a new moon reading. We'll call it a Chinese New Year reading and an eclipse reading. So eclipses are when... Is this the full deck? Okay, hold on one second. Let me just see if this is the... I knew it. I was missing half the cards. It's weird. I was like, this deck feels really thin. Okay, so, sorry about that. What is the overall energy, Spirit, for this new moon eclipse reading for the collective? What is the overall energy? Hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys are staying calm. Eclipses are when things happen unexpectedly, and it could be disastrous. It could feel like a disaster. However, things always happen for our highest good, so keep that in mind. And eclipses wash away people, places, and things that no longer serve our highest good, and that is a good thing. Although it may feel devastating at the time and disorienting, just know that it's for your highest good and surrender to the universe and allow it to happen. So what is the overall energy? Divine Masculine. I keep getting this card coming out, so maybe I'm talking to a Divine Masculine. I actually know that I have more male subscribers than female, so the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong focus and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. All right, so this message is probably for a Divine Masculine, or you could be a feminine in your Divine Masculine energy. This is 22, breaking down to a 4, which is all about stability, foundation. The life path 22 could be significant. Now, when you calculate your life path, you basically add up all the numbers. Hold on. Is that better? You basically add up all the numbers of your birth date, and you keep reducing it down to a single digit. However, there's life path 11 and life path 22 and life path 33. So you could put it into a calculator. solar plexus chakra on the bottom of the deck. So this is all about your willpower, your confidence, your courage. Number 3, yes, it's the third chakra. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Okay, under that we've also got dynamic. Okay, so this is for a divine masculine that may be looking to reclaim your personal power, and maybe looking for the confidence to do something that you need to do. I don't know. Like I said, you could be a woman, and we could be talking about your divine masculine, or you could be a woman in divine masculine energy, which just means that you are taking more action and using more logic. Ideally, we want our masculine and feminine to be balanced. We want our willpower and our action, our logic to balance our intuition and our emotions. When it comes together, it makes a perfect pair. And that should happen within yourself before you come into union with someone else. And hopefully their masculine and feminine is also balanced, if that makes sense. I hope you don't hear my neighbors renovating. It's like, but I got my microphone. Hopefully that drowns out, some of the, it's driving me crazy, but what you gonna do? All right, Spirit, give me a few moonology cards, and we'll get going. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Okay, this is definitely for a divine masculine here. The universe is asking you to step up and lead, okay? You are the masculine. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. Always believe that things are going to work out in your highest favor. Even if it seems disastrous or you lose something, it's because you're meant to. Right? Yes, that's true. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Okay, so this divine masculine could have Aries somewhere in their chart. Maybe they have an Aries moon. So you're being asked to step up and lead and work through your feelings. So maybe you're in your feelings right now. Maybe you're trying right now to reclaim your personal power and get your willpower in check and your confidence and your courage to do something that you need to do. Talk less, feel more. That's probably advice for me. Talk. Yeah, so you've got some emotions that have come up, and maybe it is about your personal power and being able to lead, as divine masculines are supposed to be the leaders, right? Full moon in Libra, find a balance. Yes, so this is about balancing your masculine and feminine sides. This could be for a divine masculine that has been more in his feminine side, and I'm not talking about acting all feminine. I'm talking about a passive masculine who has been taking more than they've been giving. They've not been taking action. Maybe this type of person that lets a woman chase after them, which, by the way, any woman that's chasing after you is no prize. Okay. So you're going to need to find a balance. So, So maybe you've been more in your feminine side and work through your feelings. You definitely have some emotions coming up. Spirit is asking you to balance it, okay? And step up and lead. This has something to do with a partnership because there's 2 people on this card. There's 2 women. Speak your world into being. I feel like you need to say something. Say something. Getting that song in my head. Can't remember who it's by, but you need to speak. And you need to step up and lead. Get the willpower and confidence to do it. Yeah, this is where prosperity begins. And like I said, this is about a partnership, a union. we go. Maybe you're at a crossroads right now. You're in mental conflict because some emotions have come up about this, which we'll find out what that is if Spirit allows us to. Sometimes, personally, I don't even need tarot cards to get my own messages. In fact, sometimes if I ask the cards, my spirit guides will throw out these really rare cards, and I'll be like, what is this? And they're like, we already told you the answer 50 times. And I'm like, that's true, you did. They're like, put the cards away. I was like, okay. Yeah. So, oh look, Harmony is like the Lover's card. This definitely has something to do with some sort of partnership or a soul contract. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership, but I feel like it could be. All right, what else, Spirit? What do we need to know for this new moon in Aquarius? Patience and planning. 7, this is like the 7 of Pentacles. So you have been planning something, and maybe your divine feminine is the one that's being patient. I feel like you're both being patient and planning something. Oh, heartache and loss. Okay. So someone has gone through some heartache and loss. You could both be heartbroken. Maybe because you're in separation. Someone has not spoken yet with throat chakra in reverse, but they will. It's fated to happen. But I feel like they're planning something. Hopefully it's good. Choose wisely. 7-7. It's like the 7 of Cups. Alright. So 7 of Pentacles can also be like investments, planting seeds, waiting for them to prosper. Oh, sacrifice. Number 12, that's like the hangman. So, okay, I get what's going on here. So this divine masculine, whether that's you or your divine masculine, is going to need to sacrifice something in order to have what they want or what they deserve. They probably got a little distracted with temptation. That's the devil. They went through something very difficult, which transformed them. This is like the death card, Scorpio energy. So, yeah, they are in their feelings about having to sacrifice something, whether that's a person, a job, some friends, maybe some toxic family members. They're going to need to make a sacrifice. Okay. And this is what they're planning on doing, or they are doing it right now. They are suffering in silence, 9 of Swords, because whatever this is that they have to sacrifice, it's not going to be easy. But part of manifesting is and stepping into your North Node is stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay? Positive movement forward, that's like the 8 of Wands. Oh, wait, no. I mean, it's like the Pentacles. Actually, the 7 of... I don't know. This deck doesn't always directly correlate with the traditional tarot, but patience and planning could be 7 of Wands. I don't know. Authority. The Emperor. Okay. This person is going to, or you, need to step up, reclaim your power, lead, and, yeah. You are the divine masculine. So I talk about this in my memoir, how the divine masculine's ultimate job is to lead, protect, and provide. Now, however, if they are actually with their divine feminine, oh, hope, 17, star. If they're actually with their divine feminine, they really should listen to, the feminine is meant to guide, like give advice, because they're the ones that have a really sharp intuition. However, fresh start. Moving, buying a house, selling a house, new city, state, career change, left a toxic relationship. So that is exactly what's happening. They're sacrificing a toxic relationship. Could be friendship, romantic, family. This is your wish, maybe. If you're the divine feminine, I don't know. They miss you or you miss them. Okay. Let's move this up a little bit. See where we're headed. I'm only going to get 3 from this deck. Haven't really decided if I'm taking reversals or not, because sometimes it just makes it more confusing, but we'll see how it comes out. What is this? Patience and planning. Oh. Fake news, DNA, pregnancy. Okay. So, yeah. They have been sidetracked by a karmic, possibly, that maybe pretended they were pregnant, or maybe pinned a child on them with fake DNA results. Well, isn't that lovely? Oh, and this is your twin flame. Okay. So now we get that. And shady. Yeah, they've been dealing with a shady karmic. I'm getting real strongly, though, that it's like, ooh, like the 7 of Pentacles. I think this is Pentacles. I'm going to just assume it is. They may have been taking care of a child that's not theirs for a long time. They've invested a lot in this. And wow, okay. And this is your twin, so yeah. Okay. Wow. That's really okay. But I feel like both of you guys have not given up hope on each other. And this is an Aquarius card. It's also reconciliation, wishes coming true. Oh, and look at that. Now the throat chakra is in the upright. And spiritual union. Okay, this is a twin flame reading also. Can't help what cards come out. I didn't decide. I did not decide. And like I said, the purpose of twin flames is a soul decides to split into 2 in order to come back together for healing purposes, because the person mirrors you and reflects back to you everything that you have yet to heal about yourself. And they always have a profound life purpose, some mission to fulfill together. Not everyone decides to split and incarnate as twins, and if you don't identify with that, you don't identify with that. That part is not for you. And yeah, if you're not a twin, that doesn't mean that you're not special or anything. No. Okay. What does this work through your feelings and sacrifice? This person I feel like has already left the toxic relationship. Backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Yeah, so this is someone that had stabbed them in the back, clearly, with fake pregnancy, fake DNA results. Yeah, pain, cheat. Okay, that's the karmic, obviously. Oh, yes, a love child. They may have even trapped this person with an actual child. Genetically theirs this time. Which, isn't that great to find out that you've been taking care of a child that's not yours for years, only to get, trapped with an actual baby. Yeah, this is really shattered. This person, they are anxious. Decision time is running out. Yeah. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. They're having an ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Yeah. Look, the universe will always give you signs, synchronicities, little nudges. If something is not for you, something's not right for you, or you're meant to leave that person, leave that job, not do this, not do that. And then it gets loud if you ignore it. And then comes the tower moment, because you didn't listen to all those synchronicities. You didn't leave this cheater that's been lying to you about a child being yours for years. So yeah, the tower has to come in and shake things up, because yeah, you weren't listening to the synchronicities and the signs. So, and yes, a tower moment often feels like the rug is being pulled out from underneath you, but like I said, it's always for your highest good. ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, detached. So this person may have ghosted you, or you may have ghosted someone else for this shady person. With the off and on, hot and cold, I'm also getting that they got back together with someone that they've broken up with and gotten back together with for years. Oh, maybe this person is leaving. And it's bad news. It's bad news for somebody, but they will have one child that they have to take care of. The other child, I don't know. They already have been taken care of. This is terrible. Okay. What is this Authority Emperor card with find a balance? So this Divine Masculine may be coming back to you and trying to ask for advice on how to balance himself out, or a situation with you, or something like that. I don't know what happened with you. This is just more talking about mixed signals. Okay. So this person may have given you mixed signals in the past. They were being deceived by someone, okay? So, you know, you may feel, oh, now they're in legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support. Yeah, if they've been taking care of a kid that's not theirs, then they're going to need to get paid back for that first before they pay for the actual child that's theirs. And they're going to have to do another DNA test ordered by the court, one that can't be doctored. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe your Divine Feminine has been giving you mixed signals. I feel like, you know, they have been patiently waiting for you, but they're kind of like, you know, they don't know what's going on. I don't think that they've given up hope, but there hasn't been no talking. This is like a no contact kind of thing. Maybe you were dealing with a sex addiction, or this Divine Masculine was. Which I feel like sex addictions comes from unhealed childhood trauma. Possible sexual abuse in childhood. Insecurity, low self-esteem, seeking validation from other people outside themselves, which also comes from abuse in childhood. Maybe this person has a parent that was constantly tearing them down. And you know what? As someone who's had my own verbally abusive, controlling, narcissistic abuser for many, many years, while I don't believe that I'm stupid, and, you know, obviously it's not true, and I don't believe it, but when you hear it enough times over a span of, like, for me it was like 25 years, it gets into your subconscious. Okay? And it may not be true, and you may not believe it, but you're going to have to take steps to heal. And, mirroring. Maybe you guys are mirroring each other. Oh, so maybe this person has had that same verbally abusive, controlling, manipulative, narcissist person. Doesn't necessarily have to be their partner, but it could be a family member or whatever. You've definitely had similar situations. Health, wellness, fitness, care, dieting, living. Okay, so maybe you're focusing on your health, Divine Masculine, and maybe your Divine Feminine is also. Too late. It did come up in the reverse. I wasn't sure if I was going to take it, but I don't think it's too late. I mean, the two of you are in communication already telepathically, whether you know it or not. Yeah, this person just needed to get unmarried to this shady, backstabbing, cheating, deceiving. Yeah, this person saw their true colors and was like, I'm out of here. Yeah, okay. Again, with spiritual warfare, I don't know why that would be a sacrifice. That would be like a getting out of jail free card type of thing. But, okay, what else? Side-eye. Apology, unsure motives. So yes, it looks like this emperor is going to step into their power, take the lead, and come and apologize. I feel like you are going to be suspicious if you were the divine feminine. Because, well, that's a lot of roses, so that's nice. Because this person gave you mixed signals. But my suggestion would be to hear them out, okay? Hear out what they have to say. Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Yeah, that came out in the reversed. So, maybe you guys have been kind of secluded and obviously in separation. Yeah, childhood wounds. Didn't I say that? Bullying, sexual abuse, physical abuse, toxic parents, abandonment. This person has had a lot of childhood abuse, and you've probably had a lot of abuse also. Now I'm sweating. Wow. Why am I sweating? Sometimes I get really hot when I channel. Okay. So, let's just get a little bit more on this, because I feel like you're both focused on your health. You're both focused on wellness. But what is this emperor person going to say? They're going to apologize. Just gonna what are their motives, or what's happening? What happened? The audacity. Boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was their right. Maybe they're apologizing for crossing your boundaries. Plot twist. New info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly, the dots connect and the real story is showing up. So maybe they're going to tell you what really happened. That you were a secret affair? Okay. Not really good, but they thought they could hide it. But whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. I feel like you were the hidden affair. You didn't know that, did you? Sober life. With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible from here. Better choices are possible. So definitely they were drinking too much, substance abuse, something like that, and then also, where did it go? Yeah, okay, what happened was they were not sober and they had a lot of childhood wounds. So they were acting out of unhealed wounds. And they're going to tell you this. They better come clean. Yeah, okay. So maybe they're sober now, or getting sober, or let's see, what are their intentions? Just give me one card. Okay, two. Fine. What are their intentions, though? Well, obviously, if it's a twin flame, they, What are their intentions, this emperor? Perspective. I appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. Yeah, so what they've been through, you probably, if you're the divine feminine, you're probably a little bit ahead of them as far as healing the childhood wounds and that sort of thing. And, maybe they need your advice. Okay? Gaslight. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you're doubting your own experiences. I said one card, so I don't think that that's them. I think this is the shady person that was pretending a child was theirs for many years. Empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. Okay, yeah, they want your empathy, or they empathize with you. I need a secure place to open up, safe space. Yes, you are their safe space. They're looking for support. I'm here to support and elevate you. Yeah. Okay. Well, they might be looking for the divine feminine to support and elevate them, because, whatever this really crazy thing that they've gone through, if you're mirroring and you are twin flames, okay, you have gone through something similar, or you're going through something similar right now. Yeah. A lot of times the divine feminine is a little bit more awakened than the divine masculine. Not always though, but okay. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this has something to do with their family. Lovers. Yeah. Baby mama. Yeah. And then we also have King of Pentacles. Yeah, they've been supporting a baby mama who was not a baby mama. Oh, but they made sure that they got an actual genetically, compatible with whoever they're trying to trap. This is like a demonic energy, but they're not really coming up that much. They're just POS, which is a piece of shit. Yep. All right, what is this patience and planning? Yeah, I feel like the divine feminine has had patience and the divine masculine is planning something. Something. Let's see what that is. Victory and success. Fast forward movement. The Chariot card. The Emperor is the one driving the chariot. So this is what this person has been planning. Yeah, first they had to withdraw their cup of love from this shady person that was fake DNA, fake pregnancy. Maybe they didn't have a love child, but maybe this karmic was just pretending to be pregnant. And maybe they don't have a child that they were paying for that's not theirs. Take what resonates, and but that definitely delayed them. But this is a destined partnership. It's destiny. It's fate. No fake pregnancy. No shady people. No backstabbing. No nothing. Okay? It's destined. At least for these two to come together and have a conversation. And 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is also like stable, secure commitment. Man, look at this. Passionate new beginning. They have to come back though and get out of their head, but the confusion is gone, or their options have been let go of. I mean, the illusion has been broken. Thank God. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They've completely let go of the past. I feel like in the beginning when they met you, when you were their secret little work affair or whatever. Was it secret affair? I mean, this says workplace affair, but yeah. Where did I don't know. Oh, here it was in this one. Yeah. When you were their secret affair, okay? They went back to someone from the past because they weren't willing to sacrifice. It was someone either they had children with or a lot of history with, they had invested a lot in, and sometimes even if it's a very toxic relationship, people will stay because it feels comfortable, So maybe this person just needed to learn that sometimes you're better off taking a chance with someone new and getting out of your comfort zone. Because toxic is toxic. Okay, 2 more for this set, patience and planning. The Fool in the reverse and the Star. Okay, so I feel like the Fool in the reverse was them just not stepping up and leading, being distracted by these shady people. And in the past, they didn't take a leap of faith, but they want to heal us now. It's their wish fulfillment. Check this out. Double star energy. Maybe both of you are meant to be stars, or yeah, you're going to get some communication. All right, Fool in the reverse. I also feel like sometimes the Fool is like just taking a leap of faith foolishly. I feel like the divine feminine is not going to leap in foolishly. They're going to be a lot more cautious. They're going to need some time, patience. This divine masculine, if that's you, you may need to earn back their trust. If you, did something to make them not trust you. whatever. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like both of you have been holding on to each other. You're both trying to manifest each other back. You're also both holding back. Oh yeah, the Hermit. This is seclusion. We did see that card also. I think it was at the bottom of the deck. But you both have had some inner guidance. You're both manifesting each other, I believe. But I also think that, I feel like this is also for the Divine Feminine. She's guarding her heart. I mean, maybe the Divine Masculine is as well. So, because of mirroring, you both probably had manipulative people, but Spirit is saying you have all the necessary tools, both of you, to manifest whatever it is that you desire. All right, give me this sacrifice. This is like the Hangman. Someone could have Pisces or Aries in their chart. We've also got a Capricorn, another Aries, and Libra. We got Aquarius too with the Star, Cancer with Chariot, Aquarius again with the Fool. All right, what is this sacrifice about? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so in the past, someone may have verbally attacked you. Queen of Swords. Someone that wanted victory. Maybe they were competing against you. Maybe this was your own twin flame that stabbed you in the back and deceived you and lied to you. Maybe they didn't tell you about this love child. Maybe it was already born. So I'm looking at this as like in the past. But with the King of Swords in the bottom and the upright, they want to come tell you the truth now. Or they need to come tell you the truth. It's the only way that you're going to have victory. Both of you. Especially with what... ooh. I hope they didn't try to make you a sacrifice. With whatever... Yeah. Look at this. King and Queen of Swords. This person, the Divine Masculine, may have been really cold to in the past. They did ghost you, possibly. And so you're going to have your sword up. We got the Fool in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. You're going to guard your heart. You're going to be very cautious. You, as the Divine Feminine, are not going to leap into this. You're not. And rightly so. Get more information. Find out what happened. Make sure this person earns back your trust. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yes. Page of Swords. Oh, okay. And Three of Cups. Look at that. Third party. Even if they were there first, we're talking about twin flames, this is a third party. Malicious lies and gossip. Emotionally manipulative. I often see the Queen of Cups as a baby mama, which we've seen here. So, it's possibly the baby mama that maliciously lied about you. Yeah, and this is the person they're going to have to sacrifice. I'm not talking about human sacrifice. I mean, like, they're going to have to cut this person out of their life, which, yeah, this is what they're taking action to do. They probably should have done this years ago. But, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. They possibly just needed to... Okay, that card just wanted to flip out. This third party is a dark occultist. So, okay. Wow. Yeah, they're not celebrating now, but they're still spying because they see this King of Wands, who's very sexy, action-oriented, could have fire in their chart, is coming to heal the connection with his twin, which is his wish fulfillment. So, you could, as a Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, could be under attack by this jealous karmic that basically got sacrificed, or was trying to sacrifice your Divine Feminine. But God stepped in, so it's all good. Yeah. The Divine said, I'm sorry, biatch. You shady, backstabbing, cheating, lying, ba. These two are mine, and they have a very important mission. So I'm stepping in And, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah. Gots to go. Someone could have Taurus in their chart. Also, one more for sacrifice. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah. I'm also getting that this karmic baby mom, fake pregnancy, whatever. They didn't want you to have this new love, and I do think that they tried to sacrifice you. But you didn't go away. You're still here. Am I right? Oh, well. And you have not stopped. You may be slow in progress because all this crap that they're sending you is slowing you down, but oh, look at that. Queen of Wands. The pair to the King of Wands. This is like a power couple vibe. They're both very ambitious, independent, go-getters, confident, sexy. Yeah. And I feel like you are moving in silence now. Yeah, you overcame the devil, whatever, this demonic person. It could be a Pisces. It could be your baby daddy that was trying to make you out to be some, person in reverse with some lies. Like what is it called? A distorted feminine. All right, what is this authority? Oh, yeah. Embrace. Whatever. I can't with this. It's just... You know what, though? As our readings progress, we hear less and less about the psycho exes doing black magic, interfering, and we're getting a better picture of what's happening moving forward. Although Spirit is not telling everything, and even if there are some messages I get that I'm not sharing because of the fact that these people are still breathing. So until they're not breathing, yeah, oh, they're stressed out. Someone that wanted to control your life, or this could be your divine masculine, they're stressed out because they know you're going to be side-eyeing them. They know they have to tell you something, and it could be about a Pisces again, Hangman. Right now they're just stuck, and they're stressed. Maybe they're getting a divorce or something. Okay. Or this could be, it could be your lying-ass, narcissistic, manipulative baby daddy that was doing black magic on you also. You guys are mirroring each other, so you both have psycho exes that are doing this. I wonder if they know each other. I bet they do. They've probably banged also. Empress in reverse. Oh, yeah. Because that's what demonic people do, don't they? Hey, let's team up together against our exes that want to be together, that are twin flames. And while we're at it, let's just bang each other because we're demonic and that's what they do. I don't know where that came from, but okay. Two of Cups. Yeah, they're stressed about this partnership. Either the baby daddy that was trying to control the narrative, or your divine masculine that is going to need to explain himself, or both. But whatever they try to do, I'm just going to lump it in as the psychodemonic exes, because there's probably more than one. It did not work because you and your divine feminine are just too strong for whatever this was. I like itching a little bit. Yeah, good to know. They tried it though, right? Yeah, gotta try. Two more, and then we'll get a couple other cards, yeah. Seven of Pentacles. This is the other Seven of Pentacles. This is, I believe the patience and planning is, so yeah, you have been, whether you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine, you've been planting your seeds, you've been patient, you've been hopeful, you've been praying, you've been working on something, and maybe this divine masculine is ready to invest now that they've realized that their investment ended up being this person. Oh yeah, they're not going to invest in something like that anymore. Like I said, they needed to learn a valuable lesson, and oh boy did they. Yeah, this person was probably very materialistic, greedy, and yeah, they feel stabbed in the back. They got betrayed in some really horrible way. But that's because they weren't listening to their guidance. They should have gone Ben out of there. I already did. Okay, one more. Well, let's just get 3 cards for advice, and then we'll get a couple other cards. All right, Spirit, what is the advice for this divine masculine or feminine? What is the advice? Star. I'm not even going to pull another card because this... The star is heal. Heal the connection. Don't lose hope. This is your ultimate wish fulfillment, and you're going to need to protect it at all costs. I mean, your union is protected, but you need to protect it. You need to put up boundaries with anyone who is not in the 2-piece, right? Do I want this deck? Yeah. Can y'all handle that? I know I could. This is not my reading though, but okay. I'll do these and we will close it out. Be sure to rest, drink a lot of water today. There's a lot of energy moving around. I even had like acupuncture, massage, chiropractic care. I've had a lot of energy that's been moved around, so I'm just drinking a lot of water, trying to rest and get some work done at the same time, but I'm taking it more easy today than normal. Oh, restore. We haven't been so close for a while now. Yes, this person wants to come and restore and at least be on talking terms. Cooperation. Love grows when there is cooperation and mutual respect. Absolutely. I don't feel like this person and you had some sort of relationship. That it was just more like kind of a secret affair. It was secret in that you didn't know that they were with someone else and they didn't tell you. So, yeah. Steadfast. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Okay. Timidly. Regretting not sharing my true feelings. I lament a missed chance in love. Well, we did see the too late card in reverse, so they could lament all their life, or they could at least speak up and see if they're too late or not. Just saying. Confirm. Feel that magnetic pull. It's the confirmation that your crush feels it too. Yeah. You both feel a magnetic pull towards each other, and it's time to do something about it, but they're scared. Scarred. Scarred? Yeah, they're scarred. It's very similar to the word scared. Heal from past wounds related to relationships before welcoming the right person. Yeah. Maybe the separation period was for them to learn this about this backstabbing, shady, fake DNA person that was trying to sacrifice you. And maybe you needed to, heal from your past relationship wounds as a divine feminine, whatever it was. It was for both of your highest good. Boundaries. We honor boundaries in our love, fostering a safe and cozy space for both of us. Yeah. So that is this card too. So in order for this relationship to work, you're going to have to set really firm boundaries with these karmics, but also with each other. Mutual love and respect involves communication and compromise, but also boundaries, certain boundaries that you don't ever cross. Like, for example, one of mine is, just to give an example, whatever I tell my partner in confidence can never be told to someone else or used against me. Otherwise, it is over, because that is the biggest break of trust. If I am trusting my partner enough to tell them something that happened in my childhood, some wounds I'm trying to heal, things that bother me, and they go run and tell their friends who end up, stabbing me in the back, or they use it against me in a fight, we're done. Because I don't trust you. And, of course, lying, cheating, stealing are all things that erode people's trust too. But there are little things too. Like, yeah, I mean, how can you trust a person and be their partner and be their companion if they're going to spread personal information about you and then use it against you in a fight? It's not good. Anyway, I hope this reading helps someone, and be sure to take it easy, drink lots of water, do a meditation, check out the ritual that I'm going to post in the comments pinned to the top if you would like to participate in it. I'm definitely going to do it today because it looks like it's pretty profound and powerful, and this is a very powerful manifestation day because of all the stuff that's going on. And you do have 72 hours, so you could do it tomorrow or the next day as well. So thank you so much for subscribing, hitting the thumbs up. I am so grateful to all of you for showing up, and love and light. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.